Hypera filed yesterday at Anvisa a registration request for a cannabis drug, the first move by the pharmaceutical company in a market that is beginning to take shape in developed countries. The request to Anvisa was made through Cosmade, a subsidiary of Hypera, and does not give many details about the characteristics of the medicine. He just says that it is an herbal medicine made from cannabis, and with a THC concentration above 0.2%. The authorization request is significant because it is one of the rare times that a traditional pharmaceutical company seeks to add a cannabis drug to its product portfolio, which are usually marketed by specialized companies. In the world, only two major pharmaceutical companies have made this move: Novartis, which started investing in medical cannabis through its subsidiary in Canada, and Jazz Pharma, which paid $7 billion in May for GW, one of the world's leading companies in this sector. In Brazil, Prati Donaduzzi is also already investing in the plant, the pharmaceutical company, which is very strong in the sale of medicines to hospitals, and the SUS, has already had 2 cannabis medicines approved by Anvisa, which are already being sold in pharmacies. In addition to these 2 medicines, Anvisa has approved another 6 medicines, and there are still 50 companies operating in this market with imports. The sector's growth has been largely due to advances in regulation. Until recently, Anvisa only allowed importation. The patient took the prescription from a doctor and asked the agency for an authorization to import the drug. In December 2019, things started to change. Anvisa approved a new regulatory framework on a transitional basis, which allows marijuana-based products to be sold directly in pharmacies even without drug registration, which requires undergoing extensive clinical studies. For that, these products must be made following the same protocols of the pharmaceutical industry, that is, produced in a certified factory, and with the inputs passing through strict quality controls. The milestone is valid until 2024, when the agency will define the definitive rules. The registration made yesterday by Hypera differs from the other 8 drugs already approved by Anvisa, because the pharmaceutical is betting on a herbal medicine. The ones that have been approved so far are so-called phytopharmaceuticals. The herbal medicine takes the plant, crushes and dilutes it, leaving all the hundreds of substances that exist in cannabis, including THC, responsible for the hallucinogenic effects. In the phytopharmaceutical, only the CBD is isolated, which is mixed to make the medicine. Basically, there are 2 theoretical lines in the study of medical cannabis, says one industry enthusiast. The first believes that THC is a dangerous substance and should be eliminated from the medicine. The second thinks that it is precisely the interaction between all the substances in the plant, an effect known as entourage, that generates the beneficial effects.